Hi guys, I get asked quite a lot for makeup suggestions from people who are suffering from eczema or dry skin. So today I'm going to share with you some tips and advice on how you can enjoy wearing makeup without it causing you too much irritation to your skin. So today I'm joined by Sam. She's going to be my model for this makeup look. Now, how long have you been suffering from eczema?
I've suffered with eczema all my life really, but I found in the last 2 years that it's really flared up and I'm finding it really difficult day to day to manage it.
And do you find anything in particular flares up your eczema?
There's a few things: hay fever, stress. Because I do modelling, I have to wear quite thick makeup that aggravates it.
And so have you been using any creams or lotions recently that have been helping your skin?
Yeah, I manage with creams, constantly applying it. It does help to calm it down, but then the side effects will be that it's quite thick and I feel like I'm sweating, and then putting makeup on top of it is quite hard as well. So
it's tricky.
Yeah.
Today what I'm going to show you is just a really simple natural look. It's not going to be makeup heavy, it's just going to show you how to really look your best without using too much product and obviously caring for your skin so it's not going to be feeling irritated as well.
Perfect.
So I'm going to start by prepping Sam's skin with an emollient. An emollient works like a moisturiser, so it's really important that we make a really soft, smooth, hydrated base for makeup before we start. Today I'm going to be using Cetraben. I'm going to use the Cetraben lotion on Sam just because it's a little bit lighter, and you mentioned earlier as well that the creams that you've been using are quite heavy, which sort of almost feels like a mask for you, and they don't seem to sink in, even though the Cetraben is a really lovely cream and it goes on beautifully. Because your skin isn't particularly bad at the moment, I'm just going to go in with the lotion because it is slightly lighter. So I'm just going to apply it to the back of my hand, and then with my ring finger apply the moisturiser all over, and you can be quite liberal. You really just want to make sure your whole face is really hydrated. Now I am going to take it around Sam's eye area. You can use Cetraben all around the eye and on top of the eyelid. Now Sam, you do suffer from a little bit of eczema around your eye area, don't you?
Yeah.
So you find this is quite a sensitive area.
Yeah. So
just going to be really gentle. But it is important to have these areas hydrated as well before applying the makeup. You want a really good base for the makeup to sit on. So we're nice and moisturised. So that's the really important part, is to, like I said, really hydrate the skin. We don't want any kind of dry or rough patches being made more noticeable when we then go and apply the foundation over the top. So bearing that in mind, I'm going to use a liquid foundation. One I'm going to be using is paraben-free, as I know that's a known irritant to you and a lot of people as well. And I'm going to be using my fingers to apply the foundation. I don't want to use a brush, just because a brush can sometimes disturb any loose bits of skin. Any kind of buffing motion can aggravate the skin a little bit. So your fingers are going to be the softest touch. It's going to keep the foundation warm, it's going to keep it moving, and we can just very lightly pat it on. Okay, so now we've got the skin looking really fresh and dewy. We're now going to move on to the eye makeup. So now I'm going to show you how to apply eye makeup in just a really simple, gentle way, something that's going to make your eyes stand out, give them a little bit of definition, but without using too much heavy product. Things to avoid when it comes to your eye makeup, and you may have experienced this, Sam, from modelling shoots, is you don't want to be putting anything very shimmery or glittery. I'm imagining you may have had that done to you before. Yeah, definitely. It's really going to irritate your eye area, especially the removal of these products, because if any little flecks of glitter or shimmer get into any sore or dry areas, it's just not going to be nice.
Strong colours as well, I find irritates.
Things with lots of pigment in them, because there's lots of different chemicals in there that are creating that pigment. So that's Sam's eye area done, and now I'm going to be moving on to her lips. So Sam, you've got lovely lips, so I'm sure you always play them up with makeup. Do you like wearing lipsticks and different lip products? Okay, so do you prime your lips before using a lip product?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, a really good thing, especially if you are suffering from a little bit of eczema in that area, or just in general, is just to get a really nice lip balm on first to prime and prep the lips. You really want to avoid using anything that's too matte, as you may have experienced in the past. I don't know if you've used a very matte lipstick, if your lips are dry.
Yeah, because I like when I go out to wear stronger colours like reds and things like that, but then when they've been too matte, I find that they really dry my lips out and it causes more eczema.
Yeah, you want to really avoid those dry matte shades and go for something a little bit softer, like a satin texture, or even a gloss, you know, that's got a little bit of colour in there if you do like to have those sort of strong colours on a night out.
So you can still wear them. Okay.
Exactly. Okay, so here is the finished look today. A really wearable day makeup, nothing too heavy at all, something that's just really focusing on keeping the skin hydrated and focusing on areas that need that extra hydration. And I think you'll all agree Sam looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Feels awesome, yeah, it feels really good.